I don't know how they could go forward and not get a goaltender. I really don't. I mean, what a disservice that would be to the team. Like, what's the status of Mike Smith at the moment?
The plan is that I think he could play tomorrow against Vegas. I think it's going to depend on practice today, but that's their plan right now. Like, there was a chance they could have played him last week, but they said, let's just rest another week.
Okay. So that will be his 7th game of the season.
Yeah.
He's 39 years old. And Koskinen has proven, if anything, that he can't play for more than 5 games in a 2-week period. Koskinen can't play a playoff series. He can't handle the workload.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I don't know how you could possibly, with those two factors, knowing that Smith feels like he could go down at any minute again, and Koskinen, who can't carry the ball, you have to do something. Like, I don't know how you could possibly look at your forward group, your McDavids and your Dreisaitl's and your Nugent-Hopkins and say, hey, yeah, we're doing everything we can. I think that's ultimately what it comes down to at the end of the day. And I think my issue with the Kane signing, as much as he may help, aside from the distraction part of it, just from a pure asset management standpoint, giving Evander Kane that cap hit at 2.1, almost $1 million, 2.11, it just further limits what you can acquire, in terms of a goaltender. You pretty much have to move Koskinen the other way.
Well, I think you had to either way, though.
Maybe, but it would have decreased your cost.
Yeah. But you know what, Frank? Honestly think the Oilers lacking a legit scoring winger was massive. None of the winger, like Hyman's a good winger, but he's not a top line winger.
This is my only question when it comes down to the Evander Kane thing. Why did he have to get $1 million as a net?
Yeah.
Like, why wasn't it, you want to play in this league? Here's the $750,000 league minimum, and we'll prorate it, and you'll end up getting essentially half of that, $375,000 to finish out the year. Like, why was there the $625,000 signing bonus?
I wonder how much of that is to potentially see if he signs another 1-year deal in the summer.
I think you deal with that after, and you also say, you got to come in here and prove it. You prove it, and we like you, and you fit, then we'll sign you for more later. That's the whole point. He had no leverage.
Yeah, he didn't. I thought it was going to come in at 1.5. It came in at 2. I thought it'd be 1.5, right?
So I don't know. I mean, they got to get a goalie. They can't not get a goalie. By the way,
that's
not going to be.
Trust me, I've spent weeks looking. Like, Marc-Andre Fleury, I've been told, is not coming down.
He's not. No.
So that's their biggest challenge. I agree they need a goalie. Who though? That's to me is going to be the question. Like Dallas, if they fall out of it, that's the place that seems to make sense because they've got.
I was going to say, why not Holtby?
Holtby would be the one. I would go after Holtby. Hudobin makes no sense because he's got another year in his contract. That makes no sense to me.
Right.
But Holtby makes sense. Jaro Halak's bonus for next year, Frank. That's really what screws teams too. So,
he also has a no move, and I don't think he's that wild about going anywhere. Yeah. He has a full no move.
Yeah, well, there you go. So, like, that's the big. I think everybody agrees they need a goalie. Who do they go get? That's going to be but hey, that's why you're a GM. If it was easy, everybody would do it. So You got to look at it, and you're going to have to figure it out.